welcome back to another episode of the Alaska Bourbon Cabin.
I'm Connor.
I'm Dylan. And today we have a very pretty, very exciting bottle.
Yes, our first Old Fitz Decanter series.
And, as you can maybe hopefully see, even the tax stamp has not been...
Nope.
Not even sampled, huh?
Nope, still sealed. Nope, not even sampled. And so we are, obviously in Alaska, we're like 6 months behind the curve of what comes in. So I've been seeing, and we were able to get, this is the spring release of 2023, which is just now hitting Alaska. We got this week. I've seen a couple of the other locations and stores around town with other people also getting a couple of the other years, but they're all the spring releases. So just know that we are 6 months behind the curve of getting, some of the allocated stuff. But that doesn't change how excited we are.
It does not.
Our first one.
No, we could use a little bit of springtime, and what better way than our first Old Fitz?
Yep, 10-year. It's the 10-year age statement, bottled and bond Decanter series, 100 proof. Obviously, like I said, the spring 2023. We're just excited to finally get to try this.
Many a days, only so much money in my pocket and so many bottles to buy. I've passed on Old Fitz a couple of times. And every time I'm like, I wish I would have grabbed one. So,
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I am excited.
Let's get to it.
I'm excited because I've never had an Old Fitz. I believe MSRP is one right around that 150 mark.
Okay.
I got this at one of the brown jug releases, and I think I paid $159. So not too bad considering.
No, it's Old Fitz. It's a higher end
allocated bottle.
Gonna pay more for that.
Man. And if you guys have been following the channel or see some of our other reviews, the Heaven Hill products, we are huge fans.
Big fan. I was actually just talking. It's looking like a couple Heaven Hill bottles are finally headed this way.
Yeah, so
I can't wait.
We just saw in the last 2 weeks, and I've never actually seen it on the shelf up here. I say last 2 weeks, maybe last month. Some of their 7-year bottled and bond, the Heaven Hill, the 7-year, the Blue Label stuff,
delicious,
has been on the shelf. So if this 10-year bottled and bond Decanter series has anything to do, similar to that Heaven Hill stuff,
and kind of a cool story, right? They actually bought this brand back, like it's a brand worth having, I guess.
Right? Yeah. So Old Fitz started in the 1800s, sold to Pappy. Pappy held it for a while, and then Heaven Hill bought Old Fitz in the late '99. I don't remember the exact when the fire was at Heaven Hill, in terms of whether that was pre-fire or post-fire.
But props to them for sticking around.
Yeah, so Heaven Hill's had him for, I guess, coming on 25 years now. So, well, here we go. Let's see.
That's a good nose. You'll see when you edit this, I cheated and I smelled it right away. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's a good nose.
Sweet berries, confectioner sugar.
I'm getting something deeper than, I'm like maybe a caramel, maybe a...
Yeah, so I don't get any vanilla, but I get caramel.
Yeah, no vanilla.
Some dulce de leche.
Oh, nailed it, man. Okay, I can't wait. Cheers.
Cheers. Well, I'm just going to say it right out front before we even talk flavors. I'm not sure it's worth $160.
I'm right there with you. I was excited. Bottle's cool. Smells great. But, meh.
It leaves plenty to be desired.
I've had better bottles for cheaper.
For less than half the price.
Yeah, I'll try not to rag on the price point.
Heaven Hill 7-year.
Yeah. But it's kind of flat, honestly.
The right at the tip doesn't have much to show. Mid palate is where the shines. That's where I get some of that caramel, that dulce. I still don't get any vanilla. I definitely don't get any of the red berry or fig sugar on the palate.
No. This one almost feels like it was left in the barrel too long.
I have heard that about some of the Old Fitz stuff before. And some of the other channels and stuff, they talk about that the Old Fitz...
Like, it seems like they got everything right. It just got too mellow. I'd be curious to try a 6-year. Because I don't know if we said this already, but it's a 10-year.
Yeah.
And
I think they've got the 8-year. In the Decanter series, I think they've got the 8-year that they just released.
Okay.
Specifically in the Decanter series, we should say.
I might try, and I'm assuming the Decanter series adds a bit to that price point.
I would imagine that yes, that I'm sure that this bottle, not in the Decanter series, is going to run you $80 to $100,
Still,
and
though,
$60 in the Decanter series. It's going to make a good infinity bottle.
It'll make a fantastic infinity bottle. That's a great idea. We're about halfway up our current one, so we'll keep this on the show. It'll be a challenge to finish it, though.
We'll do enough of giving of samples and.
Not bad, but I might chalk this one to overpriced and overhyped.
I would agree. Overpriced, overhyped. That's $160 or $150 MSRP. I can tell you, I've seen these bottles on secondary at $350, $400.
Oh,
do
really?
not pay.
No.
Do not pay.
No. Go buy $350 worth of bourbons you've never heard. You'll be much happier.
Buy $350 or $400 worth of $50 to $70 bourbons and get 8 bottles out of it. Then
darn it. What would you rate it?
Including price or not including price?
I don't think we usually include price in the rating, so let's keep it just.
So not including price.
Just flavor.
So a 10-year, 100 proof bottled and bond wheated bourbon.
Yeah, I forgot it was wheated. Now I'm truly disappointed.
5.9.
Oh, I had a 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, 5.9, 6.0.
And I'm not gonna lie, that Decanter is making the score probably a little higher than it should be. It's a pretty bottle.
Well, and I got to tell you guys, the reason I asked about price is if you include price into this, it drops it to me below a 5.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
it's a sub for the price at 160, 150. It's a subpar.
Yeah, like if your buddy's getting married and you spend a good bit of your paycheck on this, it'd be a bit disappointing.
Yeah.
So if you want to spend a little money on a good bourbon, I hate to say it, this is probably not it.
I can tell you right now, guys, go buy for $70. Go buy the Elijah Craig barrel proof.
Yeah.
And the Heaven Hill bottled and bond 7-year.
That's the blue one, right?
And that's the blue one.
Blue one. Yep.
And then go out to dinner at the steakhouse for the same prices.
Yeah.
Do all 3 of those things for the same price as what you would pay for this.
Yeah, and go to a thrift store and you can find a cool bottle, top it all off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can find the decanters on secondary for $30. I don't actually know that, but
really?
Okay, guys, Alaska Bourbon Cabin. Disappointed by the Old Fitz 10-year.
Sad to say it, but it's true.
Okay.
We'll see you next time.
Good night.